Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the turf fields at Hopkinton High School for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Baseball. As today they take on the Medway Mustangs. Little hectic getting here as we had the softball game run a little late, but we are ready to go. As 4 and 6 Medway battles 8 and 5 Hopkinton. John Waters on the mound for the Hillers. And we're still trying to get some of the first names for Medway, but we do know who this is. Riley Childs fouls it away. He is the catcher. The field for the Hillers. John Waters on the mound. Dylan Locke behind the plate. Andrew Gunn at first. Scott Pagliuca at second. Nick Paharik at short. Joe Scardino at third. From left to right, Joe Karatza, Mike Burney, Connor Hallenbeck. Tom Nappy on the call. John Ritz on camera. Wind up and the pitch. Inside. Set to deliver. Another inside pitch there. Well, the Hillers softball team getting a 16-14 win over Medway. A really wild game, a lot of scoring, but a great victory by the Hillers as they were able to hang on for the win. Wind up and the pitch. Ooh, that hit him. Riley Childs will take his base. That'll bring up Reynolds. And again, we're still trying to get the first names for Medway. We'll work on it. Got here a little late due to the softball game. But we'll go with what we got. And here we go. We just got him. As Jack Reynolds steps in. And there's a bunt. Runner going to go back to first. They got him. So nice back pick by Locke. And they get Riley Childs. Or make that Matt Childs, excuse me. Matt Childs. I believe Riley was his brother, if I'm not mistaken. Wind up and the pitch. And this is fouled just over our heads. 0-2. Set to deliver. And this is going to be hit in the air to center field and caught. 2-away. It'll bring up Luke Frotton, the pitcher. Luke Frotton stepping in. There's a ball, 1-0. A nice night here for some evening baseball. Temperatures in the 60s. Up the middle, handled by the second baseman. Throw over, no problem. 4-3 for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the first on HCAM. Welcome back to the turf fields. We are just about ready for the bottom of the first. Hillers coming up. Leading things off is going to be Joe Karatza, left fielder. Your batting order is Joe Karatza, followed by Connor Hallenbeck, Nick Paharik batting third, Dylan Locke in the cleanup spot, Andrew Gunn hitting fifth, Joe Scardino, third baseman, hitting sixth, Mike Burns, center fielder, seventh, Scott Pagliuca, second baseman, eighth, John Waters, ninth, as this is ripped up the left side, and it's a leadoff hit for the speedy Karatza. Luke Frotton, the pitcher for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up Connor Hallenbeck. We'll get you your defense in just a minute for the Mustangs. And this is going to be up the right side. That's going to trickle through. And we're going to have 2 on with no outs. Nice piece of hitting there. Karatza moving up to second. Your Mustangs defense. Luke Frotton on the hill. His battery mate Matt Childs. Sean Anderson at first. Seamus Harrigan at second. John Farrell at short. Over at third, Jacob Garvin. get you left to right after this pitch as the lefty deals. There's a bunt. Slow roller, foul. Left to right, Nolan Flota, Jack Reynolds, and Simon Carras. As Paharik will step back in. Paharik was big in that game against Norton the other day, coming in and closing it out as that's fouled away. And the Hillers, after a bit of a rough patch, trying to get things going in TVL play. Paharik was big in that game against set to deliver. Inside. Wind up and the pitch. Fouled off. Two and two the count. Kratz at second, Hallenbeck at first. No outs in the inning. And that's chipped foul. Hillers fresh off a win in Millis the other day. Both runners take a slight lead. Line up in the pitch, and this is up the middle. Up the left side it goes. Glove by the shortstop. Throw to first. Not in time. Everybody's safe. Bases full of Hillers. Kratz up to third. Hallenbeck to second. Paharik to first. Dylan Locke to the plate. And he gets a good piece of this up the right side. Fair ball. One run in. Here comes another. Hallenbeck being waved around. Now a third run going to try to score. Paharik coming around and sliding in a third with a 3 RBI triple is Dylan Locke. So the Hillers starting off with some fireworks. They lead it 3-0 as Andrew Gahn coming to the plate. Still no outs in the inning. What a good piece of hitting that was. So the Hillers starting off with some fun. Wind up and the pitch. There's a ball. The 1-0. And this is tattooed to left field. That drops in, and here comes another run to score as Dylan Locke will make it 4-0. An RBI single by Andrew Gahn. And the bats rolling today for the Hillers as Joe Scardino will step in. Checking out first, runner back safe. Well, Luke Fraughton having a tough time out there with this Hillers lineup so far. Bit of a breeze starting to come in. Runner from first taking off as this is hit into right field. That's going to be another base hit. And heading to third safely is Gahn. A single for Scardino. It's runners on the corner. Still no outs. Mike Burney to the plate. Well, if you didn't see enough offense in the softball game, you're getting some more right now from the baseball team. Hillers softball victorious today over Medway, 16-14. A wild game that went back and forth. At one point, the Hillers led it 15-6. Medway climbed back in, but they hung on. Over to the second baseman. The throw to short for one. Throw to first. They double him up, but a run scores. So sacrifice RBI for Mike Burney. And it's a 5-0 Hillers lead. Scott Pagliuca to the plate. Now this Hillers lineup, they've been hitting the ball well lately for sure. And this is hit in the air over to center field. Caught for the third out, but the Hillers plate 5. And they lead it 5-0 as we head to the top of the second on HCAM. Top of the second inning, James Owens, the DH, stepping in to face John Waters. 5-0 lead for the Hillers. Can't get much better of a first inning than the Hillers just had. And this is hit in the air, right side foul territory at a play. Oh, and 1 the count. There's a strike. 0-2. Set to deliver. He got him. 1 away. That'll bring up Nolan Fleota, the left fielder. Line up and the pitch. Down low. 1-0 count. Set to deliver, and this is up the middle. Glove by the shortstop. Throw to first. Got him. 6-3. 2 away. John Farrell, the shortstop, will step in. Set to deliver. Little low, 1-0. Fouled off towards the parking lot. Hopefully no cars got hit with that one. The 1-1. Down low. Two outs, bases clear. He winds and deals. Fouled off. There will be senior night festivities after the game today, as there's a strike. Or maybe not. 3-2. And this is hit in the air over to right center. That's going to drop in. 2-out single for the shortstop, John Farrell. Sean Anderson, the first baseman, will step in. Slight lead over at first by the runner. And this is going to be a trickler up the left side. Grab by Scardino, throw over, not a problem. 5-3, 4 out, number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Hillers lead it 5-0 on H-Cam. Bottom of the second inning, John Waters to start things off. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Hillers. Waters, Karatz, and Hellenbeck. There's a strike. Hillers plated 5 runs in the first inning. They lead it 5-0. Wind up and the pitch. Outside. 1-1. Just outside. 2-1. The Hillers going to celebrate quite a senior class later today. After the game, as this is popped up, right side, foul territory, caught. That was the first baseman ranging over, 1 away. Joe Karatza will step in. Well, seniors include Nick Paharik, Scott Pagliuca, John Waters, Andrew Gahn, Dylan Locke, Mike Burney, and Vinny Purpura, who is out for the season, unfortunately. He had shoulder surgery in the off-season. And this is driven into center field. Karatza's 2 for 2. 1 out single, Connor Hallenbeck to the plate. Hallenbeck single last inning. There's a ball down low. Check it at first, runner back safe. Slight lead by Karatza. And this is hit in the air, right side, foul out of play. Count is 1-1. Looks at first, runner taking off, throw up, not in time. Oh, it hit the runner. He is safe. Oh, it was on the mark. 2-1 count. Karatza with a slight lead. Just outside. 3-1. Long look at second, and this is fouled away. Full count. Frotton glares in. Time call by the hitter. Frotton was taking a long look at Karatza. Karatza's certainly intimidating to have on the bases with all that speed. Wind up and the pitch. And this is chipped in the air over to right field. That drops in. Carazza going to be waved around. The throw is going to be not in time. Throw to second, and they will get the hitter. So it is an RBI single for Hallenbeck. He's thrown out trying to advance to second, but he does make it a 6-0 game. That'll bring up Nick Paharic. Paharic singled and scored a run as part of the 5-run bottom of the first. And he gets a good piece of this one. Into left field it goes. And Paharic is aboard with a 2-out single. Dylan Locke will step in. Locke tripled, 3 RBI triple in the first. Ooh, home run swing there, strike one. There's Coach John Zach signaling down to Locke. Up high. 1-1. Runner taking off as this is hit in the air over to center field, and it is caught for the 3rd out. But the Hillers played a run. It's 6-0 as we head to the top of the 3rd on HCAM. Top of the 3rd inning, 8-9 and 1 due up for Medway. Simon Carras, the right fielder, steps in. Waters out there on the hill. Wind up in the pitch. Little low there, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. He winds and deals, swing and a miss, 1-2. Medway does have warm-up action. And this is hit in the air over to center field, caught. One away. I'll bring up Seamus Harrigan, the second baseman. Line up in the pitch. There's a nice strike. He winds and deals. Little low. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Nice clear night tonight. Bit of a breeze. Line up in the pitch. And this is hit into right field. It's going to be a 1-out single. Top of the order coming up. Matt Childs, the catcher, stepping in. I believe the coach is actually his brother for Medway. As that first pitch is a ball. Down low. Set to deal. And this is popped up right side out of play. 2-1. Waters working from the stretch with a runner on first. There's a strike. 2-2. Little inside, that'll fill up the count. And that's going to be a walk. 2 on, 1 out. First walk of the game, or actually second walk of the game given up. Jack Reynolds to the plate. And this is up the middle, glove by the shortstop, steps on second for one, throw it up first, and they got him! What a play by Nick Paharic. A 6-3 double play, and we will head to the bottom of the third with the Hillers leading 6-0 on HCAM. Bottom of the third inning, 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Hillers. Andrew Gahn stepping in. Followed up by Joe Scardino and Mike Burney. 6-0 lead for the Hillers here on senior night. Frotton delivers, ripped up the left side. Into left field it goes. Leadoff single for Gahn. He's having a perfect day so far. 2 for 2 at the plate. That'll bring up Joe Scardino. Gahn had a 2. He had a RBI single in the first. It scored the 4th run of the 5-run inning. Scardino drove in Mike Burney drove in the 5th run. As Scardino awaits the pitch up the left side. Glove by the shortstop, flipped to second for 1. That's all they'll get. 6-4 force out. Allows Scardino to reach. Mike Burney to the plate. Mike Burney's been a key part of this Hiller team this season. In the field with the bat, on the mound. They'll certainly be relying on him down the stretch. And the runner taking off. They got him picked off. Throw to second, gets into center field. So the gamble pays off. And this is ripped up the left side, glove by the third baseman. Throw to first is off the mark. Pulls the first baseman off the bag, and Scardino advances to third. So it'll be runners on the corners, 1 out. Scott Pagliuca to the plate. Can score that in E5. Pagliuca flew out back in the first inning. There's a bunt. And the squeeze was on, but it's foul. Check it at first. Runner back safe. Risky throw there with Scardino at third. Swing and a miss. A big swing there. 0-2. Fratton working from the stretch. Looks at first and deals. Hit high in the air. Sailing towards left field. Caught by the shortstop. Runners stay put. 2 away. John Waters to the plate. And he rips this into center field. That gets down, and it's 7-0 Hillers. Scardino around to score. An RBI single for Waters. Bernie up to second. Joe Carrazzo to the plate. Not who you want to see if you're Medway. We're going to have a pinch runner coming in for Waters. It's going to be Charlie Petruni. Got to keep those pitchers safe. Ooh, home run swing there for strike one. Pitch had a nice drop to it. Down low, and a nice job by the catcher, Matt Childs, keeping it in front. 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. Another run has scored for the Hillers. They lead at 7-0 as that's fouled off. 1-2. Don't forget, tomorrow on HCAM, Hiller softball back in action against Nipmuc. After a long game today, they will host the Warriors of Nipmuc. That game, a scheduled 3:45 start. And that breaking pitch fouled away. Carrazzo stays alive. Boys lacrosse also in action. With more than likely the recording of that game. But very soon, we'll have the help from our huddle camera friend who will be able to stream just about anything from the turf field. So we'll have a lot more Hiller sports for you. That pitch down low, including some of the JV games. 2-2 is the count. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner's going to take off. Carrazzo trying to run it out, but he won't get anywhere. But the Hillers played another run. They lead it 7-0 as we head to the top of the fourth on HCAM. Top of the fourth inning. 7-0 Hillers lead. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Mustangs as Luke Froughton, the pitcher, set to step in. Waters set to deliver. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. little outside there. One and one. There's a strike, 1 and 2. Waters working relatively quickly. Just a little high. And this is hit high in the air, foul out of play. Look out, cars. Oh, pretty close to a car that was making its way up the road. The 2-2. Just outside. Full count. And there's a walk. Third walk of the day given up by Waters. James Owens, the DH, to step in. Wind up and the pitch. Little inside. The 1-0. Down low. Back pick. Did he get him? He got him! Oh, no, almost got him. It looks like he is just safe. And I think it was an out call, but then they saw the ball popped out. So he is safe. And a little outside there. And Waters having a little bit of a trouble now finding his spot. Set for the 3-0. And that's the second straight walk. I'll bring up Nolan Fliota, left fielder. As he gets the sign from his coach. Two on, no outs for Medway. Down low. Looks at second and deals. Just outside, 2-0. Coach Simos wants a word. I think this is a good move here. Try to calm him down a little bit. And Waters a little trouble finding his spots in the inning. Flota steps back in. Oh, a little outside, I guess, says the home plate umpire. 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Down low, it's going to be bases full of Mustangs. Third straight walk by Waters. John Farrell stepping in. Well, big opportunity for Medway to make some noise. Upstairs. Farrell 1 for 1 on the day. Singled back in the second. Takes a strike there. Throw down to first. Got him! Second back pick today by Locke. 1 away. Well, they've tested Dylan Locke quite a bit. Hasn't panned out for him so far. Here's the 1-1. Checking at second. Just safe, says the umpire. Boy, was that close. Wind up in the pitch. Inside. A little chin music. 2-1. We'll see if Medway continues to take any significant leads. And this is up the middle. Slow roller, bobbled by the shortstop. Throw to first. He somehow still got the throw off and got him. A run did score, but that was pretty incredible by Nick Paharik. 6-4 for the out. It's a 7-1 game as Luke Froughton came around to score. And that'll bring up Sean Anderson. And this is ripped up the left side. Scardino comes to a dive, picks it up, throws it over, and it's bobbled at first. So everybody's going to be safe. And another run's going to score. That was a tough play to make. But you got to give the error to the first baseman on that one. 7-2 game. As Simon Carras steps in. Up high. Oh, that hit him. Two on with 2 outs. Seamus Harrigan stepping in. Well, Coach Simos would certainly like to see Waters get out of this inning. We haven't seen warm-up action yet. As this is hit high in the air over to left center, caught by Carazza for the third out. Medway plates a pair. It's a 7-2 Hillers lead as we head to the bottom of the fourth on HCAM. Bottom of the fourth inning, Connor Hallenbeck stepping in, the right fielder. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Wind up in the pitch, down low. 1-0 the count. Hallenbeck, Paharik, Locke due up this inning. Down low. Hallenbeck 2 for 2 today, pair of singles. Scored a run in the first. Also drove in a run in the second. Just outside. 2-0. Mike Burney is getting loose for the Hillers to perhaps come in and pitch. Down low, there's a walk. Nick Paharik will step in. He's having a good day. He's 2 for 2 as well. And now we're going to get a visit to the mound. This visit to the mound brought to you by HCAM Sports Talk. You can catch it every Wednesday at 2 p.m., keeping you up to date on the latest and greatest in local high school, professional, and college sports on HCAM Sports Talk every Wednesday at 2 p.m. New pitcher for Medway will step aside. You're tuned in to Hillers Varsity Baseball on HCAM. Darren O'Mara, the new pitcher for Medway, as Nick Paharik steps in. Runner on first, no outs for the Hillers. Wind up and the pitch. A little inside. Luke Frotton pitched 3+ innings, giving up several runs. Wind up and the pitch. And this is right back to the pitcher. Throw to first. They double him up. Wow, a 1-3 double play. That'll bring up Dylan Locke. Well, that was just an unfortunate series of events. Alan Beck was taking a little lead, and right back to the pitcher it goes. Nice quick throw back to first by O'Mara. Breaking pitch, low for a ball. Looks like Mike Burney's ready. Little high, 2-0. And this is popped way up right side, foul territory, and it is caught for the out. And that'll wrap up the inning. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Hillers leading Medway 7-2 on HCAM. Top of the 5th inning is 7-2. Hillers lead. Stepping in, Matt Childs, top of the order. John Waters still in the game for the moment. I can't imagine the leash is too long if he starts to run into any issues in this inning. And that is a ball. 1-0. I wasn't sure if it got a piece of the bat. Might have got the catcher's mask a little bit. Child so far has walked a pair of times. Little low. Wind up in the pitch. And they're going to say he got hit. Runner on first, and here comes Coach Simos. I believe that is going to be the day for John Waters. Let's see. Well, he hasn't taken the ball yet. Jack Reynolds due up next. He's going to give him another batter, it looks like. Up until last inning, Waters hasn't thrown many pitches. Up high, and good pull down by Locke. There's a strike. One and one. Runner taking off from first, swing and a miss. Throw to second, got him! Dylan Locke does it again! He is something else. Unbelievable throw. Right on the money. A 1-2 count. We'll see if Medway tries to test Dylan Locke again. They have not succeeded so far. Wind up and the pitch. Breaking pitch a little high. 2-2. Reynolds 0 for 2 at the plate so far. Flew out and hit into a double play, and there's strike 3. 2 away. Luke Froughton to the plate. Actually, we are going to have O'Mara hitting for Froughton. So Darren O'Mara in there. He came in to pitch. Two and oh the count. Inside, good eye. 3-0. Wind up and the pitch. There's a strike, 3-1. Correction, being told it's Gary O'Mara. Wasn't listed on the roster, so we were trying to pick up the name off the field. And there's the check swing. Couldn't hold, 3-2. That was right in the zone as well. Full count. And this is popped up left side and out of play. He winds, he deals. Oh, just outside. 2-0 walk. That's going to bring up James Owens. There's a strike. I think it comes down to this batter to see if Waters can get through the inning. Slight lead at first base. And this is up the left side, into left field it goes. It's going to be 2 on with 2 outs. O'Mara up to second, Owens the first. Nolan Flota to the plate. And I think for now he's going to let Waters stay out there, try to get through this inning. He hasn't thrown too many pitches. Good velocity. Nope, here he comes. This is going to be it. We're going to have a pitching change. Hillers leading 7-2. We're in the 5th with 2 outs. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Baseball on HCAM. New pitcher for the Hillers, Mike Burney, into the game. To face Nolan Flota. 2 on, 2 outs, and a ball. Good block there by Locke. 1-0 the count. Burney has done very well in relief so far this season. Wind up and the pitch. And this is hit right to the shortstop for the 3rd out. What an efficient way to get out of the inning. We will head to the bottom of the fifth. Hillers lead at 7-2 on HCAM. Bottom of the fifth inning, Andrew Gahn stepping in. Gahn 2 for 2 on the day. As that pitch is slightly high from O'Mara, 1-0. Nick Paharic getting loose for the Hillers to possibly come in at some point here in these last couple of innings. Inside there, 2-0. Gahn, Scardino, and Bernie due up this inning. That pitch down low. 3-0 the count. Gahn had an RBI single in the first and scored a run in that 5-run inning. There's a strike. 3-1. Leg lift and the pitch. Upstairs, and Gahn draws the walk. We'll bring up Joe Scardino. Scardino singled and hit into reached through a 6-4 force out. Did score a run in the third. Also stole a base. Wind up and the pitch. And this is hit high in the air over to center field. Battling the lights and making the catch is Jack Reynolds. 4 out number 1. Gahn stays put at first. Mike Bernie to the plate. Well, last check, the Celtics were up at half on the Bucks in Game 5 of that series. Bernie has a sacrifice RBI and reached on an error as that pitch inside. O'Mara checks in at first, runner back safe. He winds and deals. Down low. Bernie steps back in, facing a 2-0 count. Swing and a miss. Well, the Hillers are going to see Medfield again next week. Game that we'll have for you on HCAM. They had a good battle over at Fenway Park just a couple weeks ago. Medfield got the win in that one, 2-0. O'Mara looks at first, checks in. Runner back just safe. Gahn does have speed. He winds, he deals, Gahn takes off. The throw, it's a little bit delayed, and Gahn is safe. Bit of hesitation there by Matt Childs, the Medway catcher. Gahn is in scoring position. Leg lift and the pitch. And this is hit high in the air, going towards the left side, caught by the catcher. In foul territory for the second out. And we'll bring up Scott Pagliuca. Pagliuca 0 for 2 today. Pagliuca, the only one in the starting mix for the Hillers that hasn't reached base yet. See if you could change that here. Line up in the pitch. There's a strike. Gunn taking a pretty significant lead over at second. Leg lift in the pitch. Up high. 1-1. He winds, he deals, and this is up the left side, off the glove of the third baseman. Picks it up, and everybody's going to be safe. That was a rocket to the third baseman. And that was right in his glove. I think you got to give that the error. That'll bring up John Waters. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. We're going to get a pinch runner. Jack and Tarante into the game for Scott Pagliuca to pinch run. And actually, we've got a pinch hitter up as well, Charlie Petruni stepping in. And he fouls that one off. Bottom of the 5th inning, 7-2 Hiller lead. And he rips this up the left side, dropped by the shortstop, and a run is in, everybody's safe, and now the runner from second heading to third on the errant throw. So Petruni reaches via the error, gone around to score, Pagliuca all the way up to third. And that'll bring up Joey Carrazza, who's 2 for 3 today. It's now an 8-2 Hiller lead. Line up in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Medway has warm-up action. Runner from first, taking off for second, and they got him. So Petruni's caught stealing, but the Hillers do play to run. They lead it 8-2 as we head to the top of the 6th on HCAM. Mike Burney remains on the mound. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Medway. John Farrell, Sean Anderson, and Simon Carras. The new center fielder for the Hillers is Charlie Petruni. Burney was the starting center fielder and moved over to the mound. Wind up in the pitch. There's a strike. Farrell 1 for 2 so far today. He winds and deals, swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Leg lift and the pitch. And that's strike 3, dropped by Locke, throw to first, not a problem. 1 away, Sean Anderson to the plate. Well, Burney had a couple nice drops on his pitches there. He winds, he deals. There's a strike. Anderson has grounded out and reached on an error. Fouled off into the backstop, 0-2. And he chips this one up the middle. Slow roller picked up by the second baseman. Throw to first. And I did not see the umpire, but I don't believe they got him. Oh, did they? Oh, they did. My view was blocked, but they did indeed get him. A 4-3 out, and a nice play by Pagliuca, just able to get it over 2 away, and that'll bring up Simon Carras. Up high. Carras 0 for 1 with Also was hit by a pitch. That gets by Locke. 1-0. Bases clear, 2 outs. He winds and deals. There's a strike. 1-1. Little outside, 2-1. Well, it's been good pitching by the Hillers as of late. They've been able to rack up some wins. Fouled away. Hoping to get another one here today. Three-two pitch. Up high, he draws the walk. Seamus Harrigan stepping in. The second baseman. He's 1 for 2 today. Singled and flew out. Slight lead at first. Pitch down low. Just outside. 2-0 the count. Bernie takes a long look at first and delivers outside. There's a strike, 3-1. And he'll take his base. Second straight walk by Bernie. Ross up to second, Harrigan to first. Matt Childs to the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled away. Look out in the parking lot. The 0-1. And this is hit in the air over to right field and caught for the third out. Despite a pair reaching, the Hillers get out of it unscathed, and they lead it 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th on HCAM. Third pitcher of the game for the Medway Mustangs as we start off the bottom of the 6th. Nolan Flota has taken over on the mound. He was initially the left fielder. James Owens moves over to left field. He was the DH. Wind up and the pitch. A little low. So Medway will lose their designated hitter. Joe Carazza at the plate. Waters was caught stealing to end last inning. And this is fouled away. Nearly hit a car. 1-1. Carazza 2 for 3. Has also scored a pair of runs and stole a base. And he hits this one up the left side, takes a couple of hops, and it's bobbled by the shortstop, and he'll reach. Well, tough play to make by the shortstop, but since he got the glove on it, I'm going to score that as an error. Connor Hellenbeck will step in. Hellenbeck 2 for 2. Also walked. Perfect on-base percentage so far this game. Runner taking off from first. Up the left side. Glove by the third baseman. Throw to first. And he gets the out. Karatza does move up, though. So job well done there by Hellenbeck. 5-3 out. And Paharik will step in. Paharik 2 for 3. Pair of singles. Scored a run in the first. Karatza taking a significant lead at second. Ball 1. Flota looks at second and deals as this is chipped in the air. Left side, and it is caught. 2 away. Dylan Locke to step in. Medway will be down to their final 3 outs. Next inning. Hillers leading 8-2 here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Runner on second. Just outside, 1-0. Locke had a 3 RBI triple back in the first inning. Got that 5-run rally started off. Takes that one high. 2-0. And this is hit up the left side foul. Two and one the count. Certainly a bit more chilly than earlier this afternoon. Wind up and the pitch. And this is hit into space, foul, 2-2. Flota looks at second and deals, and this is a foul ball, trickler our way, and a big thank you to the Medway third baseman. Flota looks at second and turns towards second. Karatza back. Down low. Nice job by Childs keeping it in front. Karatza stays put. Full count. Wind up and the pitch. And this is ripped up the middle into center field it goes. Karatza being waved around. The throw is not going to be in time, and Karatza scores. Throw to second, and they didn't get him. So score that in RBI single and advance on the throw. And it's a 9-2 Hiller lead. Andrew Gahn coming to the plate. Gahn having quite the day, 2 for 2 with a walk, takes a strike. Gahn's also scored a pair. Upstairs. 1-1. Leg lift and the pitch. Little high. 2-1. He winds, he deals, down low. 3-1 count. And he'll draw the walk. Runners on first and second. Joe Scardino to the plate. And he gets a piece of this one up the left side. Glove by the shortstop. And he doesn't have a play. Everybody's safe. So Locke up to third, gone up to second, Scardino to first, and now Mike Burney to the plate. Two outs in the inning. Down low, nice job by the catcher. Wind up and the pitch. And this is up the middle. Glove by the shortstop. Throw to second. They get the force out. A 6-4 force out for out number 3. But the Hillers had a little security. They had a run. They lead at 9-2 heading to the top of the 7th on HCAM. Top of the 7th inning, Medway down to their final 3 outs. Mike Burney going to try to close it out. Hillers leading 9-2. Looking for their 9th win of the season. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss by Jack Reynolds. Reynolds 0 for 3 so far today. He winds and deals, swing and a miss. 0-2. Leg lift and the pitch. There's strike 3, 1 away. Nice pitch by Burney. That'll bring up Luke Frotton. Luke Frotton back in the lineup spot for the pitcher as there's a ball, 1-0. Inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. The 2-1. There's a strike. Little high there. 3-2. And this is hit in the air over to center field. Caught, no problem. 2 away. Mustangs down to their final out. It's going to bring up James Owens. Well, a good team effort by the Hillers today. The bats got going. Pitching has been great and some excellent defense as well. As this is chipped in the air, right side, ranging over, making the catch is the second baseman, Scott Pagliuca, for the final out, and the Hillers take the victory by a final score of 9-2. Hillers improved to 9-5 on the season. Medway falls to 4-7. Hillers get a great victory here today against a good Medway team. Some great hitting, great pitching, and a great team effort as the Hillers victorious by a final score of 9-2. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Baseball on HCAM. Be sure to be on the lookout for the senior night footage coming soon. We are not going to be able to broadcast that live, but we will have that footage for you soon. But Hopkinton victorious on their senior night by a final score of 9-2. A big thank you to Matt Clark back in the studio, making sure everything goes smoothly. My cameraman, John Ritz. I'm Tom Nappy. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go. All right. This seems like a little bigger than what we have planned. So, low expectations. Anyway, thank you for doing this so late. We normally do it before midnight. And again, this is never about talking about individual seniors because we reserve that for the banquet. But we love to acknowledge tonight, we love to acknowledge the parents and the families. I do want to talk a little bit collectively about this class because it's really a special class, mostly because of loss. They lost their sophomore year to COVID. Junior year was altered because of COVID. And, you know, fortunately they get this time together. They're a really unique group of seniors in that beyond what they've done for Hopkinton baseball, I was thinking about it today, they've completely transformed the summer program. Playing the Longhorns, all 7 of them played together in the Longhorns and really put that program on the map for younger kids who aspired to go there. And they were never looking to be you know, going out and seeking their own way. They stayed together as a unit. They're an unbelievable group collectively. So that was really special. So I'm very happy. One of the things that they didn't lose is they had the opportunity to go to Fenway Park. So it was really, we always try to do something for the senior class that's special before they leave. And with all the loss they had, I'm really happy that they had the chance to do that. You know, go to Fenway Park and lose. And play. So, and it was really special because I got to be in the Yankee dugout, which is really nice. So what we like to do is call up families individually. I'd like to first acknowledge our newest addition, our statistician, scorekeeper, our senior, Hayden Orenstein. All right, next up is tonight's one of the guys that we said bailed Johnny out today. He's his right-hand man, and it's Michael Burney. And I believe with Michael we have parents Laura and Kevin. I apologize for this. They're prescriptions. Without it, I can't even see this paper. And we also have, you have a lot. Grandparents, and we have Maddie, Terry, and Susan. A lot of people. Hey, not for that. And you all face this way. You look great, Mike.
You ready?
Thank you. Go back.
Next up, we have Scotty Paluca with parents Ruth and Mike and former Hiller Robbie.
Can you take the head out to the light? So bad.
Next we have one of our tri-captains with Caitlin and Christina and Matt and parents Meg and George here, Andrew Gaughan. Someone under duress.
Can you take the head out?
Let's go, Andrew! Okay, next up, the guy who proved that we're really lucky to have him as a catcher for what he did tonight with his parents, Kristen and Rich, Dylan Law. Dylan's also a tri-captain.
Let's go, Dylan.
Head up. You got it, man. Thank you.
Okay, next up with his, this is the guy who we'll talk a lot about the banquet, who stepped up when his buddy got injured and became our ace. And you saw that tonight with his parents, Laura and Todd, and Victoria. Hey, Johnny Waters.
Head song, please.
Manny, we're talking about my Manoli? Making fun of my hairdo?
So next I was thinking about having Holly come up and have Nick be the sibling. But we'll stay with Nick, with Sarah and Ben, his parents, and Holly, his sister, Nick Baharik, another tri-captain. Ooh, that was a crazy noise.
Way to go, Nick.
Thank you.
Good game, Nick. Good job, Nicky.
Good joke.
Okay. Next up, I still get sad when I think about this, but with his parents, Priscilla and Vin, start making your way. Vinny Purpura.
Charlie.
Oh, way to go, guys. Gotta hug Vinny. Thank you.
Boy, this is such a hot. Hey, Vinny, I don't have to get
So the Purpuras, if it makes you feel any better, my son just broke his leg. I have that way with people. So. Okay. And that's it? No. So normally we say last and not least, but this is last and least. Can't even tell you the value here of our 2-year GM, assistant coach, with Beth and Gary, her parents, Rachel Duran. So we do have a banquet night set, and that is June 12th? Yeah. Okay. So again, we hope to, if anybody's here that would want to celebrate with us, June 12th, we'll be celebrating these seniors in more detail. This is a team that, had a lot of things to figure out. The night before the first game, we lose our top arm, and they've been battling, and now they're, one win away from being able to defend their 2-time South Sectional champions, and they get an opportunity to defend that, which has really been the goal, and just getting a little bit better every day. So thank all of you for coming out.
Thanks, Steve.
And
Thank you so much.
we'll see you. I can't see you at all, but we'll see you in May.
Good work, boys. Hillers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go!
That's all, guys. That's all.
You guys want to be in it? Phil, where you going, buddy?
Oh, no, Joe. Come on, Phil. Come over here. Yeah. He's a gone. Get over here, Joe. He's a gone. I'm sorry.
This picture's great.
I think we should get Vinny Lyons. Yeah, one
Vinny, can you get
You want to lay down?
Staying with my dad.
Yes. I'm already chattering.
Now I look like a midget.
No, you do not. Oh, next time.
I'm standing.
That's all. That's all.
Thank you.